2025, the year of the snake, was just a horrible shedding of all layers of everything in life for me. I'm sure for many other people as well. But it's all changed as of today. Today is the first day of the Chinese New Year, which is the year of not just the horse, the year of the fire horse, which only comes around every 60 years or so, apparently. So what I wanted to show you, this is time limited in what's on offer here, but I want to talk to you about why it is that I'm moving my trading over to funded platforms, and namely with Bitfunded. So first of all, I'll just talk about this time limit on the offer that they've got here, just in case you are aware of what these funded accounts are about and you're wanting to grab a hold of a good deal. So they've got a year of the fortune offering. It's basically getting sort of 2 trading accounts for a lot less than what they normally would be. But I'm going to walk you through, what accounts to get and have the direct experience yourself. So yes, this will only be available, I think, until the end of February 18. So from the time of this recording, I'm not sure when it'll be uploaded for you seeing it. You may have missed it. But moving on from that, so just to explain a little bit, it has here on the page here as well, how to get funded. You take a challenge. It's kind of like a test or an assessment. And then you get verified to become, a trader using their money. And you will get paid 80% of the profits that are made. Now, a few little sort of things to be aware of upfront is their trading fees are very high. So even if you think that you're making $100 profit, depending on what coin pair it is that you're trading, it may be a fair bit less of that. And then, of course, once you're as an actual funded account, you'll be losing 20% of that as well. But at the end of the day, this for me is about being able to play with capital. It's a numbers game. And when you're only doing scalp trading like I'm doing, it's different if you're doing sort of longer hold, big pivot trades, swing trading as it's called, where it doesn't matter how much it goes up and down in between. If you've got, a particular trend that you're following, then you can just sit and wait it out. I'm not sure that style of trading is going to work on one of these accounts because of the limitation that you have in how much it is that you can lose. Now, what I learned by, actually getting in and doing this is a loss is not considered from a closed trade. A loss can be considered from a trade that's still open, that is just going against you. When you're playing with the higher amounts, you don't actually have as much leeway. So they're sort of designed to have like either really tight stop losses, or just profitable trades. So let me just sort of walk you through what there is here. The other thing that I was told by somebody who I thought knew better was to never do a 2-step challenge, only do a 1-step. Now, I completely disagree with this. If you think of it as being that when you start putting your trades on, it's like paper trading. It's like doing your demo trading and, you just want to get good. So I would much rather have 2 opportunities to do that. So stage 1, you need to earn a little bit more, but you get, given a little bit more as such. Stage 2 is just sort of like a confirmation, and then you get your account. With the 1-step process, and just looking at this particular account here, this one is the base account where you get access to $5,000 to play with on a leverage of between 1 and 5x. On the 2-step, when you've got your daily profit, the maximum daily loss is 5%. Now, what that equates to is $250. So that means that you're pretty much going to have to do trades that are at risking $50. That would give you 5 trades risking $50. Or if you're going to go for a big trade, risking $250. Now, when you've got more money in on leverage, that can actually happen, pretty quick, just in a movement. You still haven't even gotten out of your trade. That's the maximum daily loss is 5% there. Stage 2 is the same, 5%. You're aiming for a target profit of 8% and in stage 2, 5%. But if we just compare that to the one step, you're actually getting a maximum daily loss of only 4%. So that's down to $200. That's not a lot to play with. So I don't recommend the one step. I do recommend doing the 2 steps. They are cheaper as well to be able to buy these accounts. And I don't recommend the base account because there's just not enough in there. I do recommend at least starting with a $10,000 account. So, it just gives you a little bit more leeway. It means you've got a maximum daily loss of up to $500. And I think it's still $400 on the one step. So there you go. It's still less on that. Learning from experience. I did not have a losing trade by any means, but the swing in it had moved enough that it took out on my maximum daily loss and lost the account, which really annoyed me. But I'm super glad it happened because then I've got all these skills and abilities to be able to pass on to you. So a challenge for the 10,000, a 2-step challenge, is $99 to get in on. Now, if you do happen to be watching this video, well after the Year of Fortune offer that they've got here, they do have different deals at different times with the challenges, whether it's a percentage off or getting more accounts for less money. They have things running all the time, but just look at this as the basic. Now, the way that I see it is if I had $10,000 in a trading account of my own, the feeling that I have with regards to, losing money is very different when I'm just looking at the maximum that I can lose is $99. Now, through stage 1 and stage 2, I've got 2 chances. Basically, if I really stuff it up and, choose the wrong direction and it hits one of these maximum daily losses, because everything else would still be, trading as it should be with the right risk to reward. And, it's different playing with bigger money too. I will say that. But I know I've only got a $99 risk. So even if I had $5,000 in my own trading account, if I'm doing a $50 risk, then that's only 2 trades that I can lose. And that's where I'm at. It's like I'd rather not even be worried about losing any of my $5,000 capital, my own capital. And, I don't have that left anyway after 2025. And it's not just from losses in trading or anything like that. Like, we actually have been living off crypto for, virtually 2 years, like at least 18 months. So we did a lot of withdrawals. I think I mentioned in the last video that, it felt as if it was sad that it was like, oh, the market's down, I have to withdraw. Well, considering where the market's at now, I'm very glad we withdrew when we did, because a lot of those altcoins in particular are a lot less now. So this funded trade in this Bitfunded account, actually, let me just go in and show you the dashboard. That might be easier. So this is just a trade I've got on at the moment. But the actual dashboard here, normally you wouldn't see this Year of the Fortune, this offer, but every time they have some sort of promo, you'll see it there. But basically, you'll be looking at the 2-step evaluation. So if I just click on there, and you can see that the more you pay, the more your account grows. Now, that is sort of, it's saying, maybe a base of 5,000 and then a starter if you're a skilled trader, intermediate. You can go right up. You can actually take this entire journey and become an advanced expert or apex trader where you're getting an account of up to $150,000. Now, in the way that I'm trading with scalping, I'm only looking for like a 1.5% move. And if you've only got a $100 trade on, that's not very much money in profit. But when you multiply that and get up to 100,000, 150,000, I'm not there yet. Don't get me wrong. I'm still down here going, I'm pretty impressed being able to trade with a $10,000 account. If you actually decide to do this, like if you're getting trade alerts, whether it be from the crypto code, which is what we do recommend, or if you're a part of any of the different discords where they issue trade alerts or at least direction for you to do your own trades, then have a go at this. Like, maybe keep your capital, especially at this point of, we're definitely bear market, and we've got probably another a year and a half or so of great buying opportunities if you're looking to invest, then keep your capital for that, and use somebody else's capital to create more profits to be able to buy more. So for us, it's going to be a case of trading this account to cover our cost of living. I don't want to have to be worried about our investment and losing any more of our investments or needing to draw on it. I wanted to cover our costs. So I'm more than happy to come in here and run one of these accounts. And even if it takes me a couple of accounts to really understand the system, which is where it's at now, like I have lost this is my third account that I'm on now, but having invested, actually it was less than $200 because I've had two accounts in there. I've learned a hell of a lot, and I just want to be able to pay it forward to you guys and, have you not make the same mistakes that I made by having to do what you're doing in order to discover the little nuances that, come with Bitfunded, and how to sort of have the right approach to it as well. This has been a game changer psychologically for me, playing with one of these accounts. So if you're wanting my help, I just ask that you make sure that you are using one of my referral links. So if I come up here, you'll see that there's a number. It may not show up when you just go to Bitfunded, but you want to make sure if you're clicking a link below this video, because I'll show you what has to happen first. So this number will come to, ensure that it comes to me, which means that I'm going to earn, I don't know, something like $14.50 or something. But that's just a little token for me to be able to share with you everything I know. And the way I'm going to do that is have some regular Zoom calls to help people who are going to be trading with Bitfunded. I'll be able to also look at, at least maybe one a week actual trade alert. But the point of it is for you to stand on your own 2 feet. So I want to be able to help guide you through to who delivers the best trade alerts, walk through the different versions of those with you. Basically, we can have a one-on-one chat to start with. So if you're going to follow the link down below, just click on it. It's going to bring you through to an actual sign-up page. You don't pay anything. You're just literally getting your account. And the way that you're doing that is ensuring that your invite code, or my invite code, is down here. So it pre-populates. If that field is empty, you can just copy and paste the number that will also be in the description. That's 618-303-4578. I'll make sure that number's there. And like I said, it just tracks to me, and then I'm more than happy to jump on the phone with you and, invite you into kind of my crypto buddies, Bitfunded challenges, help you get through your challenges, and then ensure that you're getting good trade alerts moving forward as well. So once you sign up in there, you'll actually come into the dashboard and it's going to say new challenge, and you click on that, and that's going to show you, whether this offer is there or not, but it's just going to show you the 2-step and 1-step evaluations. From here at your own leisure, you can, choose to sign up for whichever account you're seeking, the level that you're seeking. My recommendation is just start with the 10,000 starter account. It'll cost you $99 to get in on that. And then from there, more than happy to help you get through the challenge so that you can start actually earning your profits. So the payouts, just a couple of queries about, how Bitfunded works. Once you actually get your approved account, within, I think, 3 or 4 days or something like that, you'll actually have your first payout, but then they'll only pay out like every 2 weeks. So the maximum payouts you can get through the month would be 3, but generally speaking, it's going to be like twice a month. You'll be able to actually take your withdrawals, your profits out of there. So obviously the first goal is to, ensure that you're going to take your $99, and then you've got this, free account as such to be able to trade and profit from. So if you have any questions about any of this, please do reach out and, leave a comment below, or come through to your crypto buddies and send us a message through the chat on the website. In future videos, I'll talk more about the psychological shift that I've had. Not only is it the new Chinese year of the horse, it's about the doing and moving forward and, literally just completely forgetting about all the things that happened last year. So yeah, it feels already like it's going to be a super prosperous year. And, from my experience so far, showing up with a down market, which pretty much happened for me from about October last year, I actually find it easier to, trade shorts, because you have a target, especially when you're only doing scalping. But we can talk about the type of trades you want to do. It doesn't mean you have to be sitting at the computer all day. There are certain times of the day. But again, we can discuss all that. But hopefully you get a chance to come in and jump on this offer that's here. I think one of the best deals is like $111, and you'll get a base account and a starter account. But you can choose what it is you're wanting to get. And yeah, I'm more than happy to answer any questions if you have any. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next video.